go ahead and just mute everyone just for right now. And then of course, like when we go to like questions and stuff, I will unmute you guys, or you can unmute yourselves. But let me go ahead and present. I am so excited. I am so pumped for Let's Get Up. I am so happy that it starts tomorrow. I've been doing like 15 minutes every day. And so I'm like, yes, we can finally start like day one tomorrow. So basically, we just kind of wanted to go over really quickly, like just what to expect, you know, what we're going to be doing in the group, how to access things also. We want to get you hyped. We want to get you pumped. If you have any questions about like your nutrition plan or about, you know, the program or like anything, just please ask. You can either type them in the chat box or you can unmute yourself at the end. But this is to help you, oh my gosh, my picture didn't show. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. So anyway, I wanted to go over the Let's Get Up BOD group overview. Like I just wanted to kind of go over it. I'm actually going to access it on my phone, so that you guys can see like basically, hold on, let me pull it up, BOD group, you know, where you can see everything of, okay, well, let me just share my screen on here. Sorry, give me a second. Escape, 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 stop share, thank you. So you could see it on the phone, since I'm pretty sure most of you are going to be using it on your phone anyway, so that makes a lot of sense. Okay, perfect, there we go. Okay, exit, okay, share. Yep, I just, come on, share. Why isn't it working? Of course, now it doesn't want to work. Okay, fingers crossed. There we go. Cool. All right, so come on, phone technology, I swear. All right, so here we go. So we are going into the group, and this is where you will access pretty much everything. Now, just so you know, you can, if you don't know this already, you can access Beachbody On Demand on your Fire Stick, Apple TV, like pretty much anything, Roku, any of that, you can access it all through there. An iPad, just download the app. The app is literally on everything, okay? So wherever you plan to work out, that's wherever you plan to work out. So like, for example, I work out in our room on the Roku. When I pull up the app and I do track, it usually will pull up, it'll say like, do you want to log this workout? And it'll sync with whichever device that you use. It will sync so that it'll say, do you want to log this workout? You click yes, and then you just like go through the process, okay? If it doesn't sync, it might take a little bit. They're working on a lot of bug fixes. So if it doesn't sync, I don't want you to get frustrated. I don't want you to like not track. Just go to workout, and then you could do like LGU or whatever, like tone it, whatever you want to put, whatever workout you did, right? Duration, you know, I just, 30 minutes, whatever time of day, and then just do whatever time that you are logging, right? Add a photo, and then share how your workout went. Like, how did you like your workout? What did you struggle with? What was your favorite thing? We love to hear these things because this is how we like engage with each other and just have fun with each other. So then what you would do is you would toggle, Let's Get Up test group. The other ones are just like the ones that I'm in. So if you are in other ones, because I know I have some girls and Emma has some girls that are in these groups, you can toggle all of them, like include your photo, toggle, and they just go to the group, right? I know Tori is in the April boot camp too, so you should see 2 of them, Tori. Same for a few other girls on here. So, but that's that. Then you would just hit log workout, right? This is also where you would, so mine shows Ultimate Portion Fix because that's what I use, but if you use 2B Mindset, this looks completely different. That's why it's important to make sure that you're going to your profile, your profile, and you're setting your profile up and choosing either 2B Mindset or Ultimate Portion Fix, okay? So I think, meal tracking, I'm on containers, you edit, and I think you just go plate it. So actually, let's see what it looks like. Tracking. Yep. Plaque it. Plaque it. Plate it. So I would just start to be mindset, right? And so that's what you would do. So that is also on the, let me change this because I will forget and I'll wake up and be like, oh my God. No, edit. Sorry. Containers, done, close. Cool. All right. So okay, hopefully it goes back. It's not a big deal if it doesn't. Shakeology. So if you're using Shakeology, again, you're just going to track it, use one, add your photo, choose photo, take a picture of it, share how you made your shake. So I usually do like tropical, strawberry and how I made my shake, or just say like, oh my gosh, found a new flavor, whatever, and share and log, okay? Nutritionals, did you have Energize? Did you have Recover? Log. Your water, how much water did you have? 16, 30, and I'll start to just add up, okay? Results. So this is where, again, this is on your checklist. I'm going to go over this. But this is where you have your goal. So, if you're doing To Be Mindset, you're going to be probably tracking your weight every day. If you're doing Ultimate Portion Fix, they don't recommend you track your weight every day. So it's really just up to you. That's why they're completely different. But your measurements. So this is where you would put your measurements. Actually, hold on a second. It would be nutrition and body. Would it be in here? Yeah, start weight, goal weight. And then I think it's like when you set it up, like that's where you put it all in, because you could do your progress photo. So just add a photo in there. Every time you take a picture, you just upload your progress photo, and no one sees these photos, just so you know. Okay. These photos are just for you. If you chose to have your coach see them, that's totally cool too. We don't share the photos outside of the group without your permission. That's a big no-no. We don't do that. Like if I see something, I'm like, oh my gosh, like if you share a before and after, like, in the group, we don't share it without your permission. I really want you to know that. Okay. So, but we encourage you to do that. We want you to do that because this is a safe place and we want to celebrate your wins. We want to celebrate you. And we also want to help you if you're struggling as well. So then notes, like you can add notes in there, sleep patterns, measurements, all of that stuff. So again, that's how you are tracking. Okay. So the group is right here. So you would just click it. And then again, just so you know, it'll show like who shared today. And then every day there will be a pinned post at the top, okay? This pinned post is your daily check-in accountability, like just to see how you're doing. So Sunday prep post, tomorrow is the real day, who's excited. And then, just read through it. It doesn't take long. And then at the end, there's always like get up and share. So like, there's always like a little action item for you to kind of share. Emma shared her current workout space, and whatever. So share in there. And then as well as, hold on, you can see your progress, your progress photos. This looks different because I'm a coach, but if you go to files, this is where we will upload weekly meal plans. We will upload, some fun stuff in here. So always be like interested to like check out the files. This is also where our virtual gym login is. So if you ever need to log on to the virtual gym, this is the Zoom ID and password to do that. Focused Bevy recipe PDF, because we just launched Focused Bevy. I am obsessed with it. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I was using Energize twice a day, like one in the morning, one at night. And now I had Focused Energy the other day, and around like 6 or 7, and I was still able to go to bed on time, which was so great. Like, I was alert and awake for what I needed to do, and then I was still able to go to bed. So I highly recommend Bevy, and you can either add it with water or add it to your shake. I've just been drinking it to my water and putting it in my water and shaking it up, and it's perfection. Anyway, let's get up. We already have week 1 meal plan in here. So there's just some like breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, breakfast recipes, lunch recipes, dinner recipe. So Brandon and I sometimes pull from here if we're ever like, oh, I don't know what I want. I'm like, oh my God, let me check the meal plan. Maybe there's something in there. Like, okay, I made these zucchini boats. They were so good. This is highly recommended. So snack recipes, and then it gives you like a grocery list of like what you need. And then there's also a welcome guide in here. So kind of just go over that. It's super easy. There's, how to take your pictures and how to take your measurements in here. You just click that. Yep, you just click that and there is an article, and then you clearly have to go back and then you do your measurements. This video. Why isn't it working? Oh my gosh, does this link not work? Okay, there we go. And then here's the video to watch how to take your measurements. So please do that tonight if you haven't done that already, okay? And then this is just Shanti's start guide. That's also pretty much the same, going over To Be Mindset, Ultimate Portion Fix, Shakeology, how to take your measurements and stuff. So just two different ones. And then preferences. Now, this is very important. Because I don't want you to miss a beat. I don't want you to miss anything important in the group, right? So, your program, you're going to be doing Let's Get Up. Let's see. Oh gosh, where is it? Let's Get Up, select, and then you could do your Shakeology flavor. I don't know why this is not set for me already, but I'm doing tropical strawberry. And I am using all the above, basically Focus Energy, Power Greens, Hydrate, Recover, Energize. Okay, perfect. Your girl uses it all. And then notifications. So this is where it's important. So if you want to make sure that you're not missing anything, I would toggle just like what you feel is important. So like a coach adds a post, super important. Maybe a member adds important. Maybe it's not that important to you, but you just really don't want to miss a coach post. So I would do that one. Someone replies to you. Probably nice to have that on so you can respond back to them. Someone mentions or tags you, have that one on. A coach goes live, please have that one on because I go live a lot in there. Emma does as well. So just make sure that you have like the ones that you want on, okay? And then privacy and sharing, activity posts, progress photos. So if you click that, that's only with your coach. So if you keep any of this on, this is privacy and this is for your coach to see, okay? No one else but your coach, all right? So reminders, get reminders. I love this. This is like my favorite part of the app because sometimes I'm so busy in the morning and I'm like doing everything and then it's like 5 p.m. and I'm like, oh my God, I never logged my workout, right? So put this on. And then what I do is I usually I actually do keep it at like 7 p.m. Just because sometimes I do work out around like 5. And so I just like to keep it on. But 7 p.m. reminder so it'll pop up and it'll say, hey, don't forget to log your workout or don't forget to check in today. So that's also super cool and super helpful. Notifications are always up here if you want to. Welcome Lauren to the group. I don't know if she's on this call, but welcome, girl. Welcome Kristen. I just see a bunch of girls. So anyway, I use this. You guys don't have to use it, but if you want to get rid of them because you hate notifications, you can either mark all as red or delete all. It's really up to you. And they just go away. Notifications are gone. Okay. So feed, back to feed. That's pretty much it. Now, the other thing that I wanted to go over was the actual Beachbody on Demand. Okay. So we are focused on Let's Get Up, obviously. And everything like program overview is all here. So this is like the start here. So anytime that I'm doing a new program, because remember, as coaches, right, this is our first time doing this program with you. So we're learning right alongside you. We have had some training. We have had calls with Shanti himself. But this is the first time that we're doing this program with you. But anytime that I do a new program, I always go through the entire program to make sure that I am prepped and ready to go. So I like to start and go with the start here. So watch this video, you know, nutrition program introduction, a little bit about the supplements, dance basics, find your rhythm, key moves. My mom watched these videos and I was dying laughing because she was sharing like, I guess he goes over like what not to do with like a body roll or whatever. And he like shows you like, this is what not to do and this is how to do it. So if you're struggling on like the dance moves, watch those videos. Or obviously you see that they're super short, so they'll be super helpful. And then like feature guides. So this one's that's the one that's in the group that I already showed you guys. But the workout calendar, please try to download this and print it. And I really highly recommend that you put it where you're working out so that you can cross off the days as you go on. It is so empowering. It is so like, you know, when you work on, you're just like, yeah, like I did day one. Please print it out. Okay, like make that your number one thing to do tomorrow so that you can just cross off the days. And then I want you to record yourself doing it and post it on your story and tag your coach so that we can cheer you on and we can just be so excited for you because we truly are. And we're going to do the same. It's like one of my favorite things to do is to cross it off. Okay. So again, if you're taking notes, that's a big one. Okay. And then so dance workouts. And another thing, that's also why it's important to download the workout so that, you know, like tomorrow you're like, okay, tomorrow is Monday, week 1. I'm supposed to do feel good today, right? So then, you know, when you go to the dance workout, when you're choosing it on your Roku or wherever you're doing your workout, you're going to feel good and you're going to the workout right here. Okay. There are some energized moments and the shareable moment that you could do. Like you can go to Shaun T. Actually, let me show you guys. If you want to, you can go to Shaun T. This is how I've been doing it. You can go to Shaun T and you can find the, you know, it'll say remix this. Okay. Why isn't it going?
Go roll. Come on. Come on. Point it
Okay.
up.
And I think that
Hip rock.
you go to watch reels and you go to the 3 little dots at the bottom right here. Okay. And you go to remix this reel and you could like do it. So here, I'm just gonna show my face. And so you just like practice and do it. And then it's really cool. So if you guys follow me, you know that I've already done it. So, and it's so fun.
Take it to the side. Hey, give me 4 shots.
And if this pregnant mama can do it, you guys can do it. But it's not like, it's not required. It's just to have fun, okay? Remember, this program is all about having fun, okay? And then, so yeah, this is the resistance workouts. So that's why it's important to follow the calendar. And then the program materials. Well, the nutrition, obviously it's here, but these are just introduction videos. So I will show you where to go for the nutrition, but program materials, again, same thing. The Spotify playlist, man, I guess I didn't look through this. No, let's get up, I love it. But anyway, program materials, it's just these 2, okay, the ones that I went over. So now going back to programs, this is where you will see either To Be Mindset or Portion Fix, okay? So if you are on To Be Mindset, it's really important that you learn the program, okay? The videos are not that long, okay? Like there is 8-minute introduction. So I actually have a checklist. If you want it, I will actually upload both Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset checklist if you want to just work through them and watch a video a day or watch, 3 videos a week. I have a checklist. I'll upload it to the files tab of the group so that you can kind of just track yourself and make sure that you are watching the videos. There's recipes. I've made these banana egg pancakes in the air fryer, and then the resources. So the program guide itself, the tracker, the food list, and meal planning tools. I mean, you could go through it all, right? And then the same thing with Ultimate Portion Fix. Again, start here. And then the lessons are all right here. And they're really short. Like, To Be Mindset only Ultimate Portion Fix has 7 modules, but the videos are only like, 13 minutes. The longest one I think is this 23-minute one. But they're really helpful. She goes over like maneuvering your supermarket in the aisles. She talks about going out to eat. They're just super helpful videos. Anyway, program materials, everything that you need is here. Now, and I've had this question come up before, is how do I get access to the physical books, right? Because if you don't have access to the physical books and you want them, I'm going to show you where you can order them, because some people want them and that's totally fine. So for example, To Be Mindset, and sometimes they do sales. So I think you can order the physical book. Yeah. So here's the tracker. Or you could just do the accessories add-on. So, you'll get the, basically everything that's in the digital access book. So you get the tracker and the the start guide, okay, and the recipe book. So this is like, if you're doing To Be Mindset, I would get this, all right? And then again, if you're doing Ultimate Portion Fix, you would just do the same thing, Ultimate Portion Fix. If you're finding that just looking it up online isn't enough for you and you need a physical copy, then you could do this one, Ultimate Portion Fix Accessory Add-on. I love this Fixate book. Like, we use it all the time, when we're cooking, and there's the workbook and then the daily log book. Okay. So again, and there's a lot of people on this call. Well, I'm sorry, let me back that up. There's VIPs on this call. So you are a preferred customer or you're a coach. You get this for 25% off. So the $44.95, take 25% off, and that you get this for a discount. So it's so worth it, and you have access to this for life. So it's not like, you're getting it for 30 days, you're getting this for life. Like, that's an investment in your health that you're working towards every single day. And one thing that I will say about your nutrition is that I'm actually going to stop my share. I don't think I need it anymore right now. I'm going to go back to my slides if I can find them. Yes, one thing about your nutrition is that, why isn't, okay, there we go, back up. Oh my gosh, back up. Perfect. One thing about your nutrition is that it is trial and error. I don't want you to go in tomorrow and be like, I need it to be perfect. I have to eat perfect. I have to do this, take it day by day. When I first started, I started with 80-Day Obsession. That was my very first program that I took very seriously. And it was hard. I'm not going to lie. I was doing Ultimate Portion Fix and it was hard, but I continued to show up. I continued to read through the book and figure out what worked for me, what foods I like, what foods I didn't like, recipes. I was so invested in just working on how I wanted to feel. When you take out the pressure of, I need to lose weight, I need to lose this amount of weight, or I need to do this, and you take off that pressure and start focusing on how you're feeling, then that you will start to see your results evolve, right? I have an 80-20 balance. I had it before I was pregnant. I definitely have it now that I'm pregnant. But when I was doing 80-Day Obsession, I will be honest, I had a goal in mind that I was going to follow Ultimate Portion Fix to a T. And I did. And I lost 30 pounds. I was the tonest I've ever been in my entire life. And then after 80-Day Obsession, I was like, okay, I think I can really make this a lifestyle change. And so I started to incorporate, on the weekends, I'm going to eat super good. I'm going to stick to my meal plan. But if I'm going to go to dinner and I want a slice of pizza, I'm going to eat that, right? I'm going to have a glass of wine. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to be restricted. Okay. And if you are struggling with your nutrition plan, don't give up. Reach out to your coach and say, hey, maybe 2B mindset isn't for me. Should I switch to Ultimate Portion Fix or vice versa, right? Because you do have access to both programs. So if one isn't working for you, maybe try a different one and see how that works out, right? You have access to these programs, the nutrition programs for life, okay? So use them, get excited, and just remember that the goal is to feel healthy, to, we do have a non-scale victory. So like, I love my non-scale victory girls, where they are like, my energy is higher. I'm using bigger weights. I'm waking up earlier. My skin feels better. I'm getting compliments. My jeans, I don't have to like pull myself up into my jeans. Like they just slip right on. Like that's your non-scale victories, because sometimes the scale can be so detrimental to your journey. And we just really want you to focus on the joy and the fun and the confidence and the accountability and support. That's what we want you to be excited about. But if you are like, yo, Gabby, like I want to lose 30 pounds or I want to lose 20 pounds or whatever, I'm going to be like, let's freaking go. Like, this is what you have to do. And you have to have it's not about motivation, it's about discipline. Okay. Like if that's your goal, it comes down to discipline and not about motivation. I don't even like the word motivation because it's a silly word. You can't find motivation. Motivation comes from discipline. So discipline is going to be something that you need to incorporate into your journey, with balance though, like I always say, right? I want you to still have fun. So anyway, your checklist. I know I kind of went over this, but number one, take your measurements, take your before photos, upload everything to the app. Number two, download Zoom, which you guys are already on, because we have in the morning, there's a bunch of girls who hop on between like 4:30 a.m. and 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then the same thing for Pacific Standard Time, because Emma is on as well. She's in the Pacific Coast. So there's girls on all the time, high energy in the morning. So you will have accountability, and all you have to do is hop on, mute yourself, type in the chat box, say, hey, I'm starting, and then work out, and no one's watching you, by the way. So if you're like nervous, no one's really watching you. Half the time we're working out and we're hopping off and we're just there for like accountability. And usually I'm in there like, yes, like Nicole, get it, Tori, get it, Emma, get it. Like, it's just so much fun to have that accountability in the morning, because it is hard to wake up, and knowing that you're like, okay, I'm getting on Zoom and I know my girls are going to be on there is so much fun. Number three, write down your top 3 goals. The reason why I say 3 is because I don't want you to get overwhelmed with the amount of goals you have, right? What are your top 3 goals for the next 4 weeks, right? Is it to lose weight? Is it to wake up earlier? Is it to complete this program from start to finish? Is it to drink more water? Is it to, stick to your nutrition plan? Is it to watch the videos? What are your top 3 goals? Okay. Write them down. And then I also want you to write down your why. Why are you doing this program? Why are you showing up, right? My why is because I want to have a healthy and fit pregnancy, because I want to, make sure that I am moving my body for 30 minutes a day and taking care of my health, not just for me, but for my baby as well, right? So that's my why. So figure out yours, write it down, and then I want you to take your goals and your why, and I want you to put it next to your calendar. And I want you to remember and look at that every single day. Remember why you're showing up, and remember why you're committed, okay? And realign with this every day. Number 4 is set your alarms and get ready for the week. Have a plan, stick to it. I set my alarms in my phone, and I usually like name them. So I'm like, get out of bed and get on Zoom, make your mama crack. And then I have one that's like, start day 1. Like, that's like what I do. I get myself hyped. And then I also set reminders in my phone to drink water as well. So like, I'll space them out like every 2 to 3 hours, and I'll do like, chug your water. I'll also set reminders, to like log in the group. So that's just whatever works for you. Okay. meal prep, food prep, do all of those things. I can smell my boyfriend right now, food prepping. It smells so good. But we do that every Sunday. We have been trying to order our food. We do Instacart. So we've been trying to order our food on Saturdays. And then so we're just, prepped and ready to go on Sunday to just like meal prep, because doing everything on one day takes up a lot of time. So when you break it up and like maybe do your grocery shopping on Saturday and prep everything on Sunday, you're kind of splitting it up. So you're not being so consumed with this task, right? But set your clothes out the night before. Oh my gosh, you guys, game changer. I've been doing this and I literally will set it next to my stuff and it is a complete game changer. And then I would say if you have a significant other who wakes up before you, and if you don't, it's totally okay. But Brandon wakes up before me. So he will work out first and then he'll say, do you want me to make your pre-workout? And I'm like, yes, bring it to my bed so I can chug that crap and I can get my booty out of bed. But if you don't, you don't really need to do that. I'm just extra because I'm pregnant. But anyway, use the group for accountability, okay? Track your workouts, your nutrition, your supplements, and this is really important. Try to check into the group daily and try to check into those pinned posts that you probably see me or Emma or our other success, our other coach, Emily, she will be in there too. And just try and like check into the group, into the daily post. I also do rate your day posts at night. So around like 8 p.m. Eastern time, I will post like rate your day. How was your workout 1 through 5? How was your nutrition 1 through 5? How was your mood 1 through 5? And so on. And engage with the other girls in LGU babes. Okay, let's get up, babes. And put a reminder to check in. So again, just going through the group and like saying, oh my gosh, like love this workout, your sweaty selfie so cute, or whatever, and just engaging with the other girls. Put a heart, put a thing emoji, like whatever. There's different ones on there in the group, but the engagement is my favorite part of the group because we can all just like log our workout and peace out. But the whole point of the group is to kind of just have fun with it and meet new women who are just vibing and having fun alongside with you. So if you have a second after you track your workout, just go into the group, make sure it's in there, like check to make sure you see your post in there. And then also, just comment on like 3. Be like, oh my God, girl, so killing it, right? Because how encouraging is it when someone comments on yours? Because when someone comments on mine, I'm like, thanks, girl. Like, yes. So it's really encouraging. It's really fun. But results from dancing and intentional strength training, there is a huge audience who loves to dance, especially those who have limited mobility or just don't like intense workouts. The reason I want to share this is because we don't require you to share your workout online. That is totally up to you. But I feel like we're in this season where more people need to see that working on your health isn't a one size fits all. Isn't like, you have to be lifting heavy or going to the gym. Like there are ways for people to move their bodies nowadays. And it's so encouraging. And, even if you inspire your mom or your sister or your brother or a family member, who might see you and might be like, oh my gosh, like this is really cool. Like I want to do it with you. So you never know, like you're working on yourself, but maybe you can inspire someone else, especially in the world we live in today where health is so important, to move our bodies for 30 minutes a day and find joy and confidence and body positivity, right? So get excited, get pumped. I know I'm excited. Obviously you can tell. But does anyone have any questions? I was not in the chat box. Where is it? Let me see. So fun. Yes. I love it. I love it. Mom life. Okay. You guys are so cute. Does anyone have any questions? Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. Emma, did you want to add anything?
Also pregnant and doing it and having a lot of fun. So I'm excited to start tomorrow. It's going to be a blast. And My daughter actually fell asleep on the couch and I was starting to do it and she watched me for like 15 minutes, just dance. And she loved it. And it's like, normally she would have like gone on her iPad or something, you know, but she wanted to watch me. So involve your families. Like if you have families and kids, really involve them because I think that they will really like it too. And my kids now, I mean, my oldest is almost 9 and he's watched me do Shaun T workouts since he was literally learning how to walk. And, you know, now so he knows. And he did it with me the other day too and loved it. And he's 9. So it really is for like anyone. And especially with him only having 2 hours of school, he doesn't get PE right now. So it's a great way for him to get more of his mindset endorphins up, right? Because it's also for your mindset, and just like laughing and bringing joy helps so much. So I'm excited for it. I'm loving it.
Yes. I love it. Does anyone have any questions? I know I saw. You can either unmute or type in the chat box.
I'll get the recording up by tonight too. So I saw Kristen, you just popped on. So I'll get the recording up so you can watch it because we're towards the end.
Yes. Okay, I'm looking at the chat box. Sorry. I can hear now. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yay. How do we feel? Are we excited? I'm excited. I'm also like sweating in here. But basically, you know, the moral of this call is to just have fun, okay? Like if all you could get done was doing the workouts every day and committing to that, and you worked on your nutrition here and there, I'm proud of you. And I want you to be proud of yourself too, okay? Because it's a lot to burden yourself with all of this information, especially when you're starting new, right? So, you know, if all, like at the end of it and you're like, all I could do was the workouts for 4 weeks, but I didn't really, you know, I wasn't that great on my nutrition. I am still proud of you because that takes massive growth. And then you'll go into the next program. After this, you will talk to your coach. And usually towards like the last week, I'm like, okay, do you want to redo Let's Get Up or do you want to do a different program? We have this like there are so many programs, you guys, and we have done all of them pretty much as coaches because I've been a coach for 3.5 years. Emma's been a coach for 8 years. So we have done them all pretty much. But each one of them are so different and each one of them are so fun. And another thing is I want to share this is that if you are doing a program, right, and in the middle of it you're like, oh, like I don't know if this is for me, reach out to your coach and let her know, because sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes you are like, oh my gosh, I think this is for me. Like Shaun T's last program is called Transform 20. And I was so excited for Transform 20. It's a step program. And in the middle, this was so hard for me as a coach, but this is a lesson I want you guys to know. In the middle of the program, I just lost all joy of working out. I wasn't motivated. I was just falling off. I didn't feel good. And I had to have a conversation with myself. And I was like, why am I forcing myself to do a program that I'm not in love with when there's 50 other programs to choose from, right? So if you feel that way, you're not like committed to one thing. Now, do I think that Let's Get Up, you should finish it from start to finish? Yeah, because this is completely different. This is like so much fun. You're definitely going to see results from this program. But you know, if you down the road are doing a different one, and you're like, this isn't for me, be like, yo, Gabby, like we need to change things up. And, you know, or Emma, whatever. And we will help you. So yeah. And another thing really quickly, sorry, space brain. If you text us or email us, just because we're both pregnant in pregnancy brain, we open things, we read them, we respond in our head, things happen. Feel free to shoot us another text. Like you're not bothering us at all. And also, or email us. But also we want to encourage you to post in the group too, because there's other coaches in there that might see it, that might answer you before we do, right? And they might help you a lot quicker. So the best part about this VIP group is that you don't just get me or Emma as your coach. You get me, Emma, Ashley, Emily. There's other coaches in that group. So you get a plethora of coaches. So yeah, that's not just Prego Brain, that's Primo. Yeah, it's serious. Literally, I interrupted Emma in a call today this morning with our leaders, our top leaders, and I was like, I have to interrupt you because I'm going to forget exactly what's in my head. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Before we end, no one has a question. I'm gonna share it really quick. Cool. Okay.
If something comes up, just ask the questions in the group and tag your coach too, because sometimes we don't always see posts too. So tag, because it'll come up in our notifications also.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, so much fun. I'm so excited to see your posts in the morning if you're watching the recording. And you have any questions, again, just ask and we will answer them. But have a good night. Go prep, go do your checklist, and reach out. I will be up tonight, doing all the things. So Emily, Emma as well. So if you need us, we'll be around. But have a good day tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye.